Let us continue our discussion about K-map, but we're going to focus on the third state, which is the don't care state in a logic circuit. Okay, if say don't care state, we don't care what is the output of the given input. It could be either 0 or 1. So it doesn't matter what will be the output of this set of inputs. Unlike in min term, it should be 1. In max term, it should be 0. In don't care, it could be either 0 or 1. Okay, so it's like if you're going to compare it with a deck of cards, it is like as or acts like a joker. A joker could be either any card. It could be ace, it could be king, it could be jack. And the use of the joker is to help us to have a better deck of card. Okay, so same as with the don't care. We use the don't care to help us to simplify further our equation, our logic circuit. So don't care is like a joker. It could be used as min term or max term. It depends on the situation if we're going to use it. So the situation should be it could help us in having a simplified equation. Okay? So let's have this example. We're going to find the minimum SOP of this given function. So we have 4 variables for this function, and the min-term list is 4, 11, 12, 13, 14. And this D denotes the don't care state, which are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. Okay? So don't care is represented by small d or capital D in an equation. But in our K-map, it could be represented by an X or other variables. Okay, so it's up to you. But for me, I'm going to use X to represent D in our Karnaugh map. Okay, so let's go back with the function. 4 variables means 4 by 4 matrix. AB will be used to represent the rows and CD for the columns. Now let's plot the min-term list first. So we have 4, 11, 12, 13, 14. And for the don't care, again, X will be used to represent don't care in our K-map. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we are ready to group our min term. So originally, if we don't have don't care, the biggest group will be group of 2. Group of 2, group of 2, group of 2, left, right, and a group of 1. So can the don't care state help us to have a bigger group? Yes. So instead of having 2 groups for these 3 min term, by including this don't care, we could have 1 group. And it's a bigger group compared with the two of 2s. It will be group of 4. Okay? So that's the time we're going to use the don't care. If and only if it will help us to have a bigger group and to lessen the number of groups. Okay? Next. So how about this one? This min term and this min term. I'm going to start to group this min term. So there's no adjacent one. So originally, if we don't have don't care, it's a group of 1. But we have a don't care here. We have 3 don't care. We could group it with this min term to have a group of 4. Okay? So from group of 1, it becomes group of 4. Group of 4 is simpler compared with the group of 1. Okay? How about this min term? So in case there is a used don't care, prioritize that don't care instead of the unused don't care. Because you have 2 options here. Group this min term with this X together, these 2 ones. Okay, to have a group of 4. But for me, I'm going to prioritize the use don't care. Okay, so that if you're going to compare with the original equation without the don't care, it's almost the same. Okay, so group this one to this don't care, and 1. And by the way, if there is a min term always prioritize with the adjusted midterm if we're going to choose between the midterm or a don't care. Prioritize the midterm when grouping. Okay, so how about this? Going back to this K-map. How about this two? There is no midterm, which we could group with this, or an ungroup midterm that we could group with this don't care. So therefore, don't use it. It is not included in our equation. Okay, it will not be part of our solution. Only the don't care that is grouped with one or midterm will be part in our solution. Okay, so now let's get the term of each group. So for the red, it is B, C naught. For this group, A, D naught. And for this group, A, B naught. And then just or, we have this final answer. Okay, imagine if we don't have the don't care, we have more than 3 terms. So using the don't care, we simplified further our equation. Okay, so that's the one of the use of the don't care. Another example. So we're going to look for the minimum SOP, and the given are min term list 3, 11, 12, 13, 14, don't care 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we have 4 variables A, B, C, D. So therefore, we have 4 by 4 matrix. AB is for the row, CD for the column. Now let's plot the midterm. So this is 3, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And for the don't care, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So what will be the grouping? So again, use the don't care if and only if we're going to have a bigger group. If not, don't use it. Okay, so originally this 2 will be group of 2, but we have 2 adjacent don't care. So instead of group of 2, it will be group of 4. How about this one? Will it be group of 2 or group of 4? Group of 4 together with this unused don't care. And how about this one? Will it be group of 4? Definitely no, because we are going to group this midterm with this midterm to have a group of 2. We're not going to use this don't care. Okay, prioritize with this midterm. Okay, so it means that this 3 don't care will not be used in our solution, in our final answer. Okay, we have 3 groups, 2 of 4s and 1 of 2. Okay, so let's get the terms. So for this orange, the result will be A, C naught. For the red, A, D naught. And for the green, it's B naught, C, D. And just or these 3, we have the answer. Another example, example 3. So we have midterm 1, 2, 4, 13, 14, don't care 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 4 variables, A, B, C, D. So again, 4 by 4, AB for the row, CD for the column. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 4, 13, and 14. Okay, and for the don't care, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So how we're going to group it? Without the don't care, it will be group of 1, 5 of group of 1. But using the don't care or including the don't care, we could have a group of 4. Okay, so group of 4, and a group of 4. Okay, so imagine 5 of 1s. So 4 terms, 5 terms with 4 variables. Now we only have 3 terms with 2 variables. So it is simpler compared without the don't care. So again, let's get the terms. For the red, C naught D. For the green, A naught B. And for the orange, C D naught. So just or these 3, that will be our final answer. Example 4. Again, we get the minimum SOP. So mean term for 15, don't care 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number of variables, 4, A, B, C, D. So 4 by 4, 4 and 15. Don't care, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the group will be, instead of group of 1, so we're going to have a group of 4 and a group of 2. And the rest will not be used. So this will be A not B, and this will be B, C, D. Or these two, that will be our simplified SOP. Okay? Example 5. If we want to get the minimum SOP and POS, so we're going to choose first if we're going to get the SOP first or the POS. Okay? Because if we're going to start with POS and then later it will be SOP, and if there is there are don't care states, there are possibility that we could have a different answer when we start with the SOP and then followed by POS, or we were going to start with POS then SOP. We could have a different answer because we're going to have a different grouping. So for the exam, we're going to start with the SOP. Again, if we're going to if there is a question in our exam that minimum SOP and POS is required and there is a don't care state, always start with the SOP, then followed by POS. Okay, so let's have this example. So mean term 3, 4, 11, 15, don't care 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Variables A, B, C, D. So 4 by 4 for our key map. So let's plot 3, 4, 11, and 15. Don't care 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So by the way, when you already use a don't care in mean term, it will be forever mean term on that problem. You cannot choose it anymore as max term. Only the unused don't care could be used as max term and vice versa. Okay? So for example, I'm going to use this 3 don't care on our second row as mean term. So it means for this solution, this 3 will always be a mean term, okay, in our solution. So we could not change it when we get the POS, okay? So it's already been used as mean term, so therefore, okay, so it will be all forever mean term for this solution. So we have two groups, okay? So for the orange, CD, and for the red, it's A not B. So this will be our answer. For the POS, okay, so the unfilled boxes are zeros, and the only unused don't care could be used for our simplification. Okay, so what will be the grouping? So it will be group of 4, group of 4, group of 4, and another group of 4. And kindly check if there's an exclusive max term for each group. There is. Okay, at least one there is for each group. Okay, so let's start. Determine the term equivalent of each group. So for the red, it is A naught plus C. For this group, for the orange, it's A naught plus D. For the green, it's B plus D. For the blue, B plus C. And last, our answer. So we're just going to combine everything by AND operation. So that will be our answer. Okay, so that's how we find the minimum SOP and POS if there is a don't care state. So that's it. Thank you for listening. That's Karno mapping. Okay, so see you on the next video lecture.